dismissed every accomplishment I've made. You've talked about my father. Well, you call me an entitled millennial, I call you a carny succubus, because the dirty secret about you, the dirty secret is you need this generation more than it needs you.
What up, y'all? It's KMB the Sexy Ninja in the place to be for a Paper Saber universe, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. We're talking about Monday Night Raw, April 7th, 2025. Cole and Pat on commentary. We're in Minneapolis, Minnesota at the Target Center. Big night. WrestleMania is less than 2 weeks away. I'm so excited. It keeps building. And we started off with Adam Pearce bringing out Io Sky, Bianca, Rhea. He accidentally said Rhea representing the Judgment Day. I was like, wait, can no one cue Adam that's not what Rhea does anymore? Like it was funny, and it blew up online and stuff like that. But Rhea comes out, and Bianca's all dressed in black. Rhea's dressed in black. Io's not dressed in black. But it's just like Bianca is getting more of that heelish vibe as of late, because Adam says, I am tired of this. Out of everything that's been going on with all three of you, I'm making it a triple threat at WrestleMania. And Bianca just starts getting mad, saying like, what? I earned my spot. I earned to be in WrestleMania. I earned this, I earned that. And Rhea, just because she's throwing a fit, she gets what she wants. And the crowd was booing her. So I can see the frustration with Bianca. But then, of course, they kind of just shove Io to the side. And Bianca and Rhea, Io gets pissed. And she goes, and Adam, like, this is my favorite part, is like when she jumps from the top rope onto Rhea's back, shoving Bianca in him. Like, it was awesome. A missile drop kick. It was just sweet. And there's a great picture where if you look on the side, Adam Pearce just looks like he's had enough of it. So, really great opening. Triple threat match. Io Sky versus Bianca versus Rhea. I knew this was going to happen, and I'm all in for it, and I'm excited. We have the Judgment Day backstage. We have Dominic Mysterio in action against Penta. You know, Finn Balor. They just announced that they're going to have a fatal four-way. Was it Penta, Braun Breaker, Dominic Mysterio, and Finn Balor, all for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania? And that was like, Finn was like, wait a minute, you? He's like, why? Yeah, why not me, Dominic? And I was like, oh, a little tension. But Liv is just trying to keep everything together, saying like, hey, either of you could win and bring back some gold to the Judgment Day. Okay? But you know there's going to be some tension, and I feel like Dominic Mysterio is going to win that championship. His first championship, singles championship. So we shall see how that goes. We have our Intercontinental Championship match, Bayley versus Lyra. Honestly, my match of the night. Oh my God. I really enjoyed these two going at it back and forth and showing what that Intercontinental Champion can motivate you to have such a good match. Awesome. Lyra retained. I was a little sad about that because I was going for Bayley. I was like, Bayley, Bayley, Bayley. But there's a little respect at the end, shaking the hands, you know. So Lyra is still our Intercontinental Champion. We get Kathy with Kaiser. Oh, wait, no. Bert Crusher. I don't know who that is. But I think he's a comedian. There's a lot of comedians at this show tonight. Not really familiar. I guess I've been out of the comedian game for a bit. But they're with American Made. We got El Grande Americano is going to be in action next, and poor Chad has to miss out. Then Alpha Babes are there. Then Bert, with Otis, they take off their shirts and they're like, ah. So a little moment there, and Chad Gable being Chad. And then we go with Kathy with Ludwig. That's where I jump to. Kathy with Ludwig. You know, check them DMs, bro. Then Jackie with AJ Styles and Karrion Kross pushing his buttons, so much so that they're gonna have a match next week. So I'm very interested about that. Scarlett was like, you did it. And Karrion's like, yes. LWO versus American Made and El Grande Americano. Awesome match, dude. This was a lot of fun. Back and forth. I'm really enjoying El Grande Americano. Too bad Chad Gable could not be out there to witness this person he found. to represent the Gulf of America. So El Grande Americano is here to stay, but Chad, he's going to miss WrestleMania. I'm very sad about that because later on, Rey Mysterio challenges El Grande Americano and tells Adam Pearce, let's do this. But American Made and El Grande Americano get the win. But awesome match, great spots, especially from the LWO. A lot of fun stuff. Then Jackie's with Liv and Raquel. Jackie's telling him, like, hey, there's I believe a gauntlet match. This SmackDown, yes, there's a gauntlet match on SmackDown to determine who will face Liv and Raquel at WrestleMania for the Women's Tag Team Championships. And part of that, she's going down the list, and Liv is like, nope, they're not better than us. Nope, they're not better than us. And what's interesting is Bayley and Lyra are one of those teams that are going to be in that match. So I'm looking at the list. I'm like, who could face? Moment of the night right here. Gunther and Jey Uso. Jey Uso comes out dressed in black, no yeet. He's upset because of what Gunther did last week to Jimmy. Rightfully so, Jey Uso's upset, but this is what I love about this. Adding more emotion, more depth into Jey Uso's character. Before, Gunther came out with a smile, wearing a red tie, and he's just out there looking like an asshole. And Jey Uso comes out, slaps the mic out of Gunther's hands, and he's like, you got a mom? Well, going like, do you talk to her? Well, I talked to my mom, and and she was like, how come you didn't protect your brother, and this and that? So I have to live with that. But he goes, well, when WrestleMania happens the night before, I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray for your family. I'm gonna pray to my family, and I'm gonna tell them I'm sorry for what I have to become to beat you for that world championship. Just goosebumps, man. Loved every minute of it. Gunther. Then he tells Gunther, like, I'm no longer afraid of you, because I was. And that, this is great. Gunther's facial reaction was like, what? I don't have the upper hand anymore, and Jey Uso is serious. So yeet or no yeet, Jey Uso is going to walk into WrestleMania with something to do and something to prove. Yeah. Adam is with Natalya, Maxine, and this is where Rey Mysterio comes in to make the match official between him and El Grande Americano. Then we get a World Tag Team match. The New Day versus War Raiders. What would you think you got from this? Awesome match. Tony Hinchcliffe, another comedian, was on commentary. He's getting really annoying. Just kept roasting Michael Cole, and it kind of distracted me from watching this match. But this match ended in a DQ. They've been doing that a lot lately. I don't know why, but they have, because this was a really fun tag team match. But I hope the New Day faces the War Raiders at WrestleMania for those tag team championships and win them back, because it's been a long time since they have been champion. But of course, they attacked the War Raiders right after, sending a message. Then we get John and Cody package, Last of My Kind by Shabuzi? Is that the artist? Is a country artist. Shabuzi, right? Awesome song, though, with Cody. I really enjoyed this package, and I really enjoyed the song, especially if it's for Cody Rhodes and everything like that. But awesome stuff, man. Last match of the night, Penta versus Dominic Mysterio. Freaking great, dude. Dominic Mysterio got a cheer. He got some cheers in this match, which I was really surprised by. I was like, are they saying let's go Dom? Whoa, okay. But of course, Penta gets the win. We get Finn Balor out there, attacking Penta and everything. But here comes Braun Breaker. Well, Finn doesn't come into the end. But of course, they start attacking Penta. Dominic and Carlito attack Penta, and here comes Braun Breaker, and probably one of the greatest spears I've ever seen. That man shot like a bullet. And he hit Carlito. And I bet you Carlito got hit. He's like, oh my gosh, man. Best spear ever. But of course, here comes Finn, standing tall above everybody. He's got, he has the chair and everything. But this was awesome. This was such an awesome match. Penta, and I'm glad. I was waiting for Rey Fenix to come out and save him, but it makes more sense with Braun and Finn and Dominic out there because they're all going to be in that fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship. We get an American-made promo. Then Paul Heyman walks out. And he comes down, he tells us, I am loyal to Punk, I am loyal to Roman, but then here comes the devil on his shoulder. Seth Rollins comes out, and he's telling him, like, they don't care about you. You need to understand that. They don't care about you at all. But he goes, when Roman left, did he take you with him? When Roman came back, he just became his lackey. And Punk, he's been gone for so long. Did he care about talking to you, bringing you in? And Paul has this devil just talking and talking and talking. And Seth goes, but I know there's a way to fix this. You could just walk away from both of them. Or I can do something to make sure that Paul Heyman ain't going to be in any corner at WrestleMania. So he starts threatening him. And I'm like, don't you hurt Paul, goddammit. And as he pushes Paul into the corner, then he goes after, and here comes CM Punk. Punk and Seth fight. But Seth got the upper hand, curb stomping Punk. And Paul Heyman saying there's about to be Seth is about to curb stomp him, but he misses on purpose. And Seth picks up the mic and says, now you owe me a favor. And I was like, damn. Oh, shit. Ooh, this was a goddamn good Monday Night Raw. 5 out of 5 in my opinion. All right, man. Tell me your match of the night. And mine's Bayley versus Lyra. Moment of the night is Gunther and Jey Uso. Jey Uso gave me goosebumps during that promo, man. Awesome stuff tonight from Penta, Dominic, LWO, American Made, El Grande Americano. A lot of great stuff came out of this. Even the opening, Io Sky, Bianca and Rhea, triple threat at WrestleMania. It's all good. So good. So good. All right, y'all. Drop those comments below. Hit that like, hit the subscribe, share it with your grandma, share it with the bum down at Walmart. I am KMB, the Sexy Ninja. And remember, this was Monday Night Raw. April 7th, 2025. Cole Patton commentary in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Target Center. There you go. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
I'm going to get you for my whole damn family. And I will take the World Heavyweights Championship.